Hey y'all, this is Tamika, the face behind Hey HR, and I am going to talk all about sourcing. And sourcing can be a little bit different. Like, people get confused now because they're dedicated HR roles that's called sourcers. So this video is going to break it all down for you, make it nice and easy, where you can truly be like, okay, either I can do this job, I'm interested in this job, or I don't want nothing to do with that. Okay, so if you want to know all about sourcing and what sourcers are, then definitely keep watching. So I borrowed this definition from Blvd, and Blvd just defined sourcing as a strategy that falls under talent acquisition. It involves recruiters and talent acquisition professionals proactively finding, engaging, and hiring candidates that they think would be a good fit not only for the company but also for the job. That sounds like a lot. It's just a strategy. It's using more efficiency, using more resources to find candidates. You're like, who's using these resources? Who's doing this process? The professionals in the human resources department who are doing the sourcing, they're called sourcers. So if you don't have dedicated sources, then your recruiters or your talent acquisition specialists, they're doing the sourcing. New and emerging companies, much larger companies, they're now literally using dedicated sourcers. Or if you have like an HR coordinator, they can do the sourcing. HR assistant, a recruiting coordinator, they can do the sourcing. Or if you have a very, very difficult fill, like if you're looking for physicians, engineers, attorneys, technical staff, if you're looking for something super technical that's going to require a lot of experience, a lot of certifications, true hands-on experience, then most times you use dedicated sources because sourcing can be so detailed. So let me tell you what sourcing is, because that definition was helpful, but I'm going to just dive into what it is. Sourcing is pretty much saying, okay, I need this very niched fill. I need someone who is and I'll give an example. Let's see. Let's say I have a position, because y'all know I work in the tech field, right? So I have a position that's super duper techie, right? Or requires you learning a lot of technical, having a big tech acumen, right? There's only going to be so many people that can do this, right? That can do this job. And I'm going to just throw out something. Now, I didn't have a problem with this, surprisingly, but I thought I was going to need sources for this role. For a SEO director, right? As I'm looking for an SEO director, that's the search engine optimization director or director of SEO. There's only so many people that knows how to optimize websites, how to create everything that your team would need to make that website optimized by just simple searches. Let's say I went out and I posted this job, and I had this job posted for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I only had 10 applicants. Didn't get any more than 10. Of all the people that look at this job posted, only 10 of them applied. Let's say out of those 10, I only have 3 that's truly qualified. Well, we know I want a lot more than 3, right? I want a good fit. I want to make sure that I'm confident with these people. So what I can do is get a sourcer to use tools to find more candidates and to get them to apply. Let's say on the opposite end, I posted this SEO position and I got hundreds, like 300 applicants in 2 days, right? I got a whole bunch of applicants, they flowing in. But out of those 300, I only have 10 that meet the requirements. Out of those 10, something's going to happen. Somebody going to cancel an interview. Somebody going to accept another job offer. Somebody's going to want more money than I can offer. So you want more than 10, right? What I could have done was say, okay, I'm going to literally source for this. I'm going to make time in my day, or I'm going to get a coworker or get some part-time help to literally source for this. So they'll use tools to do that. One of the best tools to use these days is LinkedIn Recruiter. LinkedIn Recruiter, if you're a salesperson, works a lot like LinkedIn Sales Navigator. But LinkedIn Recruiter is a tool where I can put in defined keywords and do what we call Boolean searches that's going to bring these candidates up. If I say, okay, I want to source to someone that's worked in the sourcing space, had the title of job sourcer, talent acquisition specialist, recruiter, whatever, across the United States, it's going to bring me thousands, like maybe 80,000 applicants or candidates or potential candidates, because these people haven't applied, right? My job is to get them to apply. I want it niche down more than that because I'm not going to send 80,000 messages. So I'm going to put in different things in my Boolean search that's going to allow the candidate pool to shrink down to maybe 50 or 100, 200 candidates, and then I'm going to send them all a message and try to get them all to apply to this job. Because with this Boolean search, I've said what type of skills they need, where they need to be located, how long they should have been working at it, what tools they should have used, what school they may have graduated from, or what companies they may have worked for in the past, what companies they work for now. All of these things is going to shrink that 80,000 down to like 150 candidates. So now I'm going to send 150 messages, and of that, I'm probably going to have 75 of them that truly respond to my message. And of those 75, I'm probably only going to have 40 of them that decide, okay, I'm truly going to apply. So now I've taken 150 and made 40. Remind you, I only had 10, so now I actually have 50 candidates, right? So you're going to just do that over and over and over again, not only until you've screened enough to feel confident about your candidate pool, but until you feel like, you know, of these people, somebody's going to be a really good fit because I found some really good people. So you heard me say a few terms, Boolean search. If you're confused about what a Boolean search is, like, Tamika, where you came up with that word? How we going? What is it we doing? Then you guys definitely want to check out this video. I did a video dedicated to Boolean searches. So listen, get your notebook ready. Be ready to sink this information in, because this is going to be the key if you want to work in recruiting, talent acquisition, or as a dedicated sourcer. Now, another thing is that these Boolean searches are primarily done by artificial intelligence. You like,
Tamika, y'all doing what? How y'all finding people?
Listen, when you sitting in your LinkedIn and you start getting these random messages, it's because people are working behind the scenes with tools. They're using Boolean searches inside these artificial intelligence software. So LinkedIn Recruiter is an example of an artificial intelligence software. And if you want to know some more examples, no, I'm not going to dive into them here, but check out this video where I told you all about how you use artificial intelligence within recruitment. That's pretty much just using it to source for candidates. So you definitely want to check out that video. I have them both linked below. And now y'all know me. I mean, I thank the Lord that we've gotten to over 150 uploads. So at this point, I don't have just those two videos. I have a dedicated talent acquisition and recruiting playlist. Listen, y'all, I don't know, it's like 10 videos there. So if you're like, okay, that's enough, but I want to know more, then definitely check out that playlist. Listen, I got it linked down below so that you can just completely like binge into what sourcing is, what recruiting is, what talent acquisition is, that type of thing. I'll also leave it at the end of this video. And if this video really had you excited where you're like, what, that's all I'm doing, I don't have to talk to people, because this is a job where you really don't have to talk to people unless your department is made up where the sourcer does the screening, then you really can just be behind a computer all day. So this would be a great job for those like introverts who don't want to talk to a whole bunch of people. Then listen, I can tell you other ways that you can definitely get your skills up to par for HR career. And so I have a free ebook that tells you how to start your HR career. That includes for sourcers, talent acquisition specialists, recruiters, everyone as well, any type of HR job. Check out that link below. For those of you who are new, I really hope that you found value in this video. And I'd love to hear from you. Did this really help you out with what sourcing is? For those of you who are returning, please do me a huge favor and just leave a purple heart down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I just cannot wait to see you on the next video.